So this particular Nigerian man got the shock of his life. So this Nigerian man sponsored a lady to learn nursing in Nigeria, and after she was done, he married her and brought her to the United States, only for the lady to betray him by sponsoring his boyfriend to come from Nigeria to the United States, and even got pregnant for the boyfriend. So now let's hear the full gist, because this is just the man's side of the story. Let's hear the lady's side of the story.
She wrote a lot of episodes. Let's read it together. Let's see if we will see any reason with her. Let's go. So this lady took to TikTok to narrate her own side of the story. So please, let's read with an open mind. She said, please, I am not writing to defend myself, but to explain exactly what happened so people can understand my situation. Okay? Explain. She said, so this is how it all started. Firstly, my parents are retired teachers, and at the time, I had to drop out of college because we ran out of money. It was a very hard time for my family. That's when this man's mother came to our house and told my mom she wished her son would marry me. My family encouraged me to accept, even though they knew I was already in a serious relationship and deeply in love with my first love. I felt I had little choice. My husband was living abroad and doing very well. I actually saw this as an opportunity to help my family escape hardship. I wanted to please my family too. After a few messages, he came back home and we get married. Let's continue. Yes, it's true that before he traveled back, I asked him for a favor. Instead of rushing my documents, I pleaded with him to enroll me in nursing school first. I felt it would be expensive for me to study abroad, and having a local degree would help me get a good job when I finally joined him. He was happy, called me smart and proud of my ambition. He registered me for school and rented and furnished an apartment for me. Just a few months after my husband left, my first love came to me, very upset, pleading that he still loved me very much. I felt so much pity for him. And you have a good heart, oh. I felt so much pity for him. He had done nothing wrong, and I was still very much and deeply in love with him. I couldn't resist. We started seeing each other again, and he even moved in with me. To support us, I started asking my husband for more money, complaining of financial need, and he always sent a large amount. I used some of his money to enroll my first love in an IT program to get an international certificate that could help him get a job abroad. We planned that once I moved to the States, I would process his immigration papers so he could join me later. We saw this as a chance to change both our lives. Let's continue. A few months after I graduated, my visa was ready and I joined my husband in the States. He was so happy. That same week, I immediately started looking for a job. My husband was so proud and happy to have an ambitious wife. He even helped me to get a work permit and submit my resume to several hospitals, and that's how I got a job. I stayed in touch with my first love. After 4 years of being abroad, I was stable and established. After several attempts, his visa was approved. I didn't care anymore if my husband found out because I was deeply and truly in love with my partner. Wait. Rewind. Husband, partner. Not be the same thing. I don't know. We learn every day. Let's continue. I planned on revealing everything to my husband eventually and asking for his forgiveness, but he somehow discovered the truth before I could. It's true. I didn't feel regretful about my choices for my life. Instead, I gave him divorce papers. My decision was final. I am asking for forgiveness, Roland. I am truly sorry to say this, but our marriage was based on obligation from the start. I never truly loved him. My heart belongs to someone else. I did what I did out of love for my partner. I am just a person who made a difficult decision out of love. We shouldn't blame her. She's just a person that made a difficult decision. People do it. I am not here to defend myself, but to sincerely apologize. I am so sorry, Roland. You are a good man. Me Nigerian woman call you good man. It better you call me arm robber than good man. Let's continue. Even after everything I did, you still asked to save our marriage, even when I was pregnant for someone else, and you kept apologizing when I was the one who was wrong. Please forgive me. I am sorry that I cannot stay. Please consider my feelings too. Wait. So you get feelings too. You don't get what I look here. My heart belongs to another, and staying would not be fair to either of us. Thank you so much for signing the divorce documents. My partner and I are ready and willing to repay everything and more that you have ever spent on me. Please name your price. I plead with you to see me as a sister you helped out of a difficult financial situation. Please, let's not be enemies, but try to be friends. I am sure that God will reward you and send someone who will love you just as you deserve, Roland. Is the gaslighting for me? God. I don't know what I want to do again. You see, woman are covered. Oh yeah, but on the more serious note now, from this lady, we've heard her side of the story. Now, from her side of the story, are you seeing reasons with her doing what she did, or she's outrightly wicked to this man?